Hey guys, welcome back. I didn't think I'd be making a video this quickly after I just made one, but I thought I'd do a little bit of story time with you. Okay, so in a previous video, I discussed how I went into a B5 planner. I was in my Hobonichi cousin last year. Great. I went back and forth. I hated the vertical weeks. I bounced into some Aura Estelles. Then I went back to the Hobonichi cousin, stayed in that for the rest of the year, and it was great, but I wanted something bigger. So because I was really getting into the, how do you say, like the mental health of journaling every day. So anyway, I went into a B5 and it just didn't work for me. So I didn't want to go back to the Hobonichi because of a few, I want to keep trying to find something that's what I need. So I had seen Paper Test Designs. Paper Test Designs is what I ended up with. I am loving it. The quality of the paper, the different layouts that they have in the beginning, it's all great. And I knew that I said I wouldn't share my planning, journaling type information here because I think it's too personal for me to share. But I am so happy over the last night and today with this book here that I want to share it with somebody, and I'm just going to talk y'all's ear off. If you don't want to hear about it, that's fine. You can, skip to a different channel or a different video, a different channel. It's okay with me. I just am so happy with the way this turned out, and it makes me feel so good. I need to share this with someone because I've bugged my friends enough with the pictures. So anyway, here's the situation. So I'm going to move this for right now. And I have my first journal page of this current week covered up. And the problem has been for me that I went from a vertical weekly that I hated for a very long time and then fell in love with, because in my cousin last year in the vertical weekly, you know what, let's bring this guy back a little bit so you just have a visual. I would put what I ate that morning. I would put any type of appointments that I had going on, any to-dos that were specific for that day. And then in the bottom, I would use it for kind of like a brief information of what's on that journal page of the day, right? So it's just kind of, I almost used the bottom of the vertical weekly last year like an index or table of contents for my work. So, my work, God, I need to quit thinking about work, for my journaling. So when I moved into the Paper Test Designs, one of the things that I love about it is that the pages after this one are blank, and you can do whatever you want. You can put your dates on them, you can decorate them, you can do all of that stuff. The downfall is this thing. I can't make this work for me. Every week that I've had in this planner, I haven't liked. And I've tried different things on different ones. And I have so much room horizontally here that I can track so many things. Like I was trying to check, did I go to bed on time? Did I hydrate that day? Did I move Pilates or yoga or something? Did I work over 8 hours? Did I do anything with YouTube, post, video, whatever? Did I do skincare, and did I not buy anything? Because if you've been watching my channel, you know I have the problem. So we're good. We're just moving on. So anyway, but I fall off almost immediately because I don't go to this page. I don't like looking at this page. Ugh. And then when I have things, I can't figure out where to put it so that I can see it. And then when I write it, I can't write anything that happened during the day, like the index thing. And I've tried this as a big to-do. Now I'm trying it as kind of like a look ahead for what's coming next week, and then kind of a to-do. And it's not working for me. So last year for work, I had a take a note book, and that was great. I loved it, and I love the paper and the take a notes. Everything about it is wonderful. And I recently saw, and I don't know why I didn't know this before. What is, they have a vertical weekly book. Now, I don't need the monthlies that are in here, right? Because I have this book and I have the monthlies there. Plus, they're tiny. And then and it also has note pages in the back, quite a few actually. Look at this. I probably don't need those, but what I need is the vertical weekly. Like, this is what I need. And hilarious story is that I thought Hobonichi had a vertical weekly and I was just going to get it as a supplement. I did not look at the size of that vertical weekly supplement. So a couple of weeks ago, I got this in the mail and I was like, is this a vertical weekly for ants? Like, it's not enough room for me to write what I need to do here. And so I don't, yeah, anyway, whatever. So then I found this and I've waited, I think like 2 weeks for this to get here. And it got here day before yesterday. And so last night, you can see here, I was kind of messing around with last week, trying to figure out which pen I wanted to use, the darkness and all that other stuff, because the pages they don't have clear lines here. And so usually what I end up doing is I end up making photocopies, figuring out my stuff, and then getting started. But I was so happy to have this that I just dove in. And this is this is like the longest intro ever, but this is what I wanted to share with you. Okay, so I got this little piece covered up here, but this is what I'm so excited about. Okay, so thanks to Helen at the Coffee Monster Co. and her millions of tiny washi icons now. What a lifesaver. Amazing that she did that, and that one of her newest releases released a ton of them. So now it's like my world in tiny washi icons, and I couldn't be happier, right? So I'll just show you the way this is structured. And then I was maybe going to write the stuff today, or maybe at least the stamps. And then I thought, if I'm feeling it, then I'll go ahead and redecorate some of the rest of the pages of this week like I did last time. When I got the new PET tape, I went back to some of the already decorated ones and added some. And I thought I would use this Meow tape. This is the one that if you watched my the video right before this for the stationery haul, I forgot to include this. So I thought it might be cool to put little cats in the scenes here. That way you can kind of see this and it's using it. So, all right, enough of that. Let's do it. Okay, so I think you can still see this. I'm just going to check the view. Yeah, let me zoom in a little bit. Maybe that's too much, but we'll see. Okay, so let's get rid of this guy for a minute. And let's just look at this one. Okay, so again, this is the Take a Note vertical weekly. I think it's a B5 Slim. Yeah, so anyway. Okay, so at the top here, I have, like, this was recycle day, this was trash day, this was my nephew's birthday. And so anything that's like a day event, I'm putting up here. So for instance, I have my insulin shot, and then I had it's payday, and then I refill my meds. Oops. And then I refill my meds. So the great thing about, and I love it, the great thing about this Take a Note is that it's very nicely split into what could be morning, afternoon, and evening. And so I'm going to bring the page up close so you can kind of see the darker lines. And I didn't put those in. They're just there. And then the bottom of it is plain. So this makes my little brain so happy. Let me zoom back out a little bit. Okay, so like for instance, on Monday in the late morning, I hung out with my friend. I finished recording part 2 of the organization stuff, and then I posted it in the afternoon. I was off work, so I put my little stampy here, and then I had just a couple little notes here, and then I went back in for the 2 PET tapes I had received recently, decorated, and some washi and stuff like that. And then on Tuesday, I recorded 3 and 4 plus a short. I cleaned all of my January pins plus some more. I had a Pilates session at 1. This is just like shower and a full body skincare, moisturize, scrub the face with the exfoliant, all that stuff. And then a little bit of notes here. And then right here you can see another of Helen's tiny icons, and that's for delivery. And then this is just one of those label stickers, and it says mood, and it has 5 hearts because that's how I was feeling yesterday when I was setting this up. And then I had part 3 scheduled to come out today, this morning. It came out. And then I had like a yard pest service thing happen at a certain time. And then I had a code release Wednesday night. And then I had 7:15, I went to yoga. And then I washed towels. And then I received my Q1 2025 Coffee Monster Co. Order. And then here's my plan of my plan. I got this and I'm good to go. So where I am today is, on a whim, I recorded and posted the Colorful Paper Garden haul video, which would be the video right before this. I went to 1 o'clock Pilates. So the thing about the 1 o'clock Pilates is really like their physical therapy. For me, it's a physical therapy Pilates studio because I have issues with my back and my hip really bad. And the traditional PT, physical therapy that I was going to was doing nothing. And it was taking like 3.5 hours out of my day, my work day, and it was causing all kind of problems. So I canceled that, kept looking around, finally found this place. This is working amazingly. So plus with work, I'm only really taking roughly like an hour and 15 minutes out of my day because I use my lunch break here too. So it works great. Yeah. And then, so I started putting some icons down for things that happened today. And that's when I was like, you know what, let's go record a video maybe. So here we are. Here is Friday. It's tomorrow for me, where that part 4 of that organization stuff is going to come out. I'm getting a Kroger delivery. I have an AC appointment, an air conditioning appointment to replace the frost board in my AC unit so that it won't freeze over. And then I have a 5:30 Pilates at a different studio so that I can have more sessions throughout the week. Then Saturday I have my 9 a.m. one. I have a short coming out that kind of talks about that 4-part series. I have 2 o'clock, I have lunch with my sister, and then I'm hanging out with a friend in the evening. So this lets me, finally, I can see my entire week at a glance. I know what's happening in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, and I can go back and kind of do a narrative of some of the things that weren't necessarily planned, but I did. Okay, so that's where I am right now. So I thought maybe it would be kind of cool in a way to do a 1-day plan with me, maybe, you know. So I brought some of these stamps out that I planned putting here. I don't know if they're all going to fit or not, but we'll see. And then some of these. I have this for the other pages. And then I have my little envelope from the Coffee Monster Co. And this also came in the Q1 subscription. And I thought it was incredibly adorable, but I didn't know what I was going to use it for because it was so tiny. But in reality, I put some of the tiny icons here, some of the tiny icons here, and then I cut the edges off of some so they'd fit in this pocket. So like my weather is here, the YouTube stuff's here, the daily things are here, and then different stuff that I would do is here. And then the extra is over here. So anyway, like I told you, I'm all about those tiny icons. So yeah, I've never done one of these things. So bear with me because this might be a little bit awkward. But yeah, let's get started. Oh, another thing. I have been using this 0.4 Sarasa mark-on in here. I'm not usually a super big fan of fine pens, but it's small. It's smaller for me, and I tend to write pretty large. So this has been working great, but I have this Tom Studio pen So next week, when I go to do this, I've inked it up and I'm ready to use it. I'm going to use a black, which is actually going to be the Pilot Takasume here, and then Robert Oster's Coffee Monster from Helen's shop down here. So this is the Lumos Duo, so it has 2 nibs. So this is the black one, and then this one is slightly larger, and this is the brown one. So I think that's what I'm going to try next week to make sure that I use what I buy. That's my new thing. So anyway, take a quick drink, start writing. Again, I've never done this before, so I might get really silent on you guys while I'm concentrating. Yeah, okay, so let's go. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so yesterday I did towels. Today I washed my clothes. Did the shower. I had another code release. Hopefully the last of this week. And then this is that Kroger delivery. And that should happen between 7 and 8. And I don't have any other icons that need things right now. This is a little like spilled wine glass that came with this PET tape. And the reason I put it here is because when I went on vacation last year, I found a meadery, which is a phrase I never thought I'd say, where they have a subscription service. So I opted into a subscription service that in February will send you 6 bottles, and then in and then Q3 they'll send you 6 more. So I received that the other day, and I've yet to have a glass. So tonight I finally broke into it, and I had a glass. So let's. It wasn't red though, but you know, whatever. So I'm going to use. I guess I'll use this red one, and then I'll make a little happy. It's hard to see sometimes with the light I have in here. Like I said, I can only really record at night, so some of these videos and stuff are a little bit blown out. Also, if you use stamps and you don't have some kind of stamp block, I highly recommend one. I thought they were silly, but yeah, it turns out it really makes a difference. Okay, so you know what I'm missing? I'm missing the same pen that I was writing with yesterday. So let me get that really quick. That's this one. Okay, and then this has shimmer in it, so I kind of gotta do this thing. If you're curious, this is a Pilot Custom Heritage 92. Just kind of moving it around to get that silver shimmer going. And then it is a medium nib. Okay, so let's move this guy. And I'll say first glass. And it was called Start Me Up. The name is inspired by the Rolling Stones song. If you're old enough, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's that. And then also earlier today, let's do the code release. It's been a rough week at work with some issues that just have been a real problem trying to take care of. It's like you fix one and then you realize there's another one, and then you fix that one and then you realize there's another one. And anyway, I'm a little exhausted. I earned my pre-Friday drink. I'll tell you that. So I think that this will be, I think this will fit. It might be kind of tough. Let's see. Oh, wow, that is super close, but it worked. Nice. And I'm just going to turn this up here like this. I kind of use, here's an interesting thing. So last year in the Hobonichi, I really tried to get into stamps and I loved them, but I could not. I just smeared them. They bled through. It was gross. I had tried these chalk markers. I had tried the oil-based ones, the Sechihata ones, and nothing worked. And then Take a Note and Paper Test Designs. Perfect paper. Works amazing. It's good to go. So that's been working really well for me. So I'm going to put in here, just make this really quick. I'm just going to write 3rd times the charm. Also, I didn't like the grid within a grid that Take a Note did in the beginning, but because I have a tendency to write really crazy, I think it's actually helping me because let's see if you can, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this because sometimes you can't. Oh yeah, you can. So basically I try like this, these 2 blocks will be the whole letter or the whole whatever, but the lowercase ones I try to only go to here. So it actually helps me organize it. It makes it look cleaner, I think, in my opinion. In my opinion, anyway. Okay, so what happened after the production release? I spent money. And just to be clear, the drinking was after the production release, but I already had the sticker up there, so I just kept it in row. I promise. Okay. So my friend Allison got me this little stamp a little while ago. It's like money with wings because it's flying away. It's almost like she knows me and I have a spending problem. And just not that anybody's really asked, but I'm okay. I have a decent job that can support the habit. I'm not going into massive debt and causing problems. I'm just happen to be very fortunate. I mean, I work my butt off, but I happen to be very fortunate that it's not super detrimental. And so the only problem is I can't really quite get to this. I wonder if I could just skip the block. Well, maybe. So let's put this little guy in here. Yay. Okay. This is, I placed another order with Towel Things Stationery. I was going to wait a while because she has one coming out that I really wanted, but some of the stuff on her site there, it got to the point where there was one left, and so I bought it. Yep. So I'll put in here like 2nd order with, and it's all one word, but I'm gonna have to split it up. Okay, and then that's all the stamps that I got out, except for this guy. This is something else. And I think I'll put, what did I do tonight? It's been a week. Okay, I decided to record a video. Why not? I feel like I'm putting out too many videos. It's not sustainable. Like I I don't see myself keeping up with it this way, but right now I'm having fun and I have the time to do it, so I'm just saying don't get used to it. But okay, so one of the really cool washi tapes from the Coffee Monster Co.'s Q1 subscription. Sorry, it's getting late for me, so I'm getting tired. The mead has nothing to do with it. Is interesting because it's just an in-progress washi, and it just says it. So like this one has where it's like a paperwork and a light bulb, coffee and a book. This one we're writing with a pencil, and then it goes back into the paperwork and the light bulb again. I was trying to, you know, unwrap this, and it kept breaking, and I was like, what the hell is wrong with this washi tape? Well, it turns out it's perforated. So I didn't realize that at first glance. So it's actually perforated in these tiny little in progress guys. So I actually wanted to put one right here since I'm trying to figure out the best way to use this journal now. So I'm going to attempt to make this even, which is difficult for me when I can't be directly over it. Plus, I try not to wear my glasses at night to give my eyeballs a break. That just makes it worse. Okay. Holy smokes. That's super cute. Okay. So that is that. This part is done. And so now what I would normally do, now that this is kind of updated, is I would come into here and I would write my, my nightly journal entry. I'm not going to do that on camera, of course, but I don't know if you've, let me just move this over here to make sure I don't, smear it. If you remember or watched any of the videos from when I first, like, I pre-decorated all of February. And when I did that, I used a lot of what I had, and then I got more stuff in. And so then I went back and started adding little things. So I'm going to use this meow, this ding ding meow, I think it's called, and put some stuff in. I do cut around it. So again, it's going to be kind of dead air while I cut around this. The other thing. This is from Lawn Fawn. It is very weird. It is like a rubberized rag. I don't know if you can hear that. But when it dries like stiff as a board. And then you just put more water on it, and then it becomes really pliable again. And you use it to, like, if you can see how much ink is on there. You use it to wipe off your stamps. So I use it to wipe my stamps off when I use them. Right? And then I also have this, it says clear stamp cleaner, but I've been using it for these a little bit. Not too much because I don't want to dry it out, but like if there was stuff that was stuck in here, I would dab it on here. And then I have, oh goodness, I have this thing that I would normally, like, because these got pretty clean. I don't have to worry about it. Sometimes they don't. So I would unscrew this. Whoops, let me show you what it looks like. It's got kind of a felt top to it. And you can see the solution. You dab the stamp. Again, it says it's for clear stamp, so I'm not sure how it'll affect rubber, so I use it sparingly. But you dab it on there, you scrub here, and then you just put it over there to dry. And I've been able to keep my stamps looking very nice, brand new. So that makes me happy, because if you have stamps or just started stamps or have had them for a while, you know that they can get pricey, and so you want to take care of them. Okay. Actually, that reminds me, there was one more, whoop, where did that go? There was one more stamp I wanted to do in the other book, because if you saw this, it has a looking ahead and a to do. And since this is what's staying open on my desk, I think I want to make a to do right here. I don't really have a stamp that's, I think, small enough, but I'm hoping this little kitty cat, this pottering cat where they're writing a note, I'm hoping, I think if I look right, I think it'll fit right here. I'm hopeful anyway. If you mess up, you mess up. That's fine. You only look at it for a week and then you turn the page and you don't have to worry about it. That's my opinion anyway. It took me a long time to get there. Plus, it's your journal. You can mess up. It's not a big deal. We've all done it. We've all been there. I know we want to make it absolutely beautiful, but sometimes that isn't in the cards. So now do I want to put it up here? Or like, is there? Oh, it's dipped in there. So maybe, I just don't want it to go over this washi tape. So I can't really see it if I'm straight, but we'll wing it. Oh, well, look, I couldn't have made that more perfect. Holy crap. Nice. That's the reward I get for telling people that they can accept their mistakes. I get a good karma point and it comes out perfectly even. I'll allow it. Okay, so let me close this guy up, put some stuff up again. All right, I kind of want to get new stamp colors, but I'm also trying to hold off. I'm also contemplating, I don't know, I will be honest, I'm thinking about making March a no-buy month because I need to slow down. I can afford it, but I need to slow down. So, sorry, I keep taking a drink. All right, okay, so cool. So I'll just write like a mini to-do list here or some of the most important call outs. That'll work great. All right, now I'm for real gonna put this over here. And now let's look at the rest of this week. So this is one of those instances where if you watch the video, I had pre-collected things that were in purples, light greens, and pinks. And then I started using these to match the different little icons from the same month from the Coffee Monster Co. And what ended up happening, oh, that's messed up, is I ended up now switching to browns and stuff like this. So last week was green, so I ended up switching to greens. So I'm trying to, anyway, whatever. So that's why this has browns and pinks. I tore some of the coffee. This is the one I had shown before. Oh wait, no, my bad. This is these things. This are these things. This is this. Where you tear off the back, and then I just kind of tore it up and put it between two roses. So I wanted to add a little bit of something, and there's a random plastic thing on my desk. Like I said, I didn't really show these last time. I don't know if they'll really go with the whole mood I have going on here, but I don't really care. Yep, that'll be perfect. So I'll just put one on each page so that you can see this. The reason I liked this so much, try to get a little bit closer, are the faces. This one right here looks exactly like my cat Maisie that you see sometimes in videos. But the faces on these made me laugh so much. So that's why I had to get this one. Also because hashtag cats, which I don't know if saying hashtag anything is still cool or not, but I say it because I don't care. All right, tear off this. So you can, when it is matte tape like this, you can just put it down because it kind of blends into the paper, but I can't because it drives me insane. So I'm going to try to cut this relatively quickly. I'm not going to be as close or detailed as I usually am because nobody wants to sit here for a 2-hour video of me cutting out cats of PET tape. I mean, maybe somebody does, but I don't know if I want to spend 2 hours cutting out cats from PET tape. Again, sorry if I go quiet. I feel like I don't have to talk all the time, but I'm also concentrating on the cutting. All right, so there's that one. I think he'll be for the left side. And then this one, the one that looks just like my kitty cat Maisie, I'm thinking for the right side, right? Well, no, because this looks this way. Yeah, so we'll do it like that. I'm curious if you're still watching, what types of videos that I've made do you like the best? I am obviously just starting. I just started this channel in January. I did it as a way to share my love of stationery and journaling and showcasing some of the really cool stuff I get from small shops to drive business into those small shops. Like, I don't have affiliate links or anything like that. I just, you know, it's tough out there. So I think if a small shop is trying to stay afloat, or even if they're doing fine, I want to make sure that I support it. So I support it, and then I talk to you guys about it in case there's anything you like. I do feel a little weird always making haul videos though, because I feel like I'm in a way trying to push some kind of capitalist agenda, but a few of you have said that you don't mind, you actually like those. So maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm just being weird and overly sensitive about that stuff. All right, so here's where I always struggle, which hopefully I'm really hoping that by me saying I struggle, it'll happen really quickly, because my eyes are tired and I'm tired, but I do usually struggle trying to peel this from the backing. I had read, somebody had commented early on, that you can kind of score the back and it will help you peel the front off. But every time I've done that, I've cut through the front. So what I prefer to do is try to slice down the side and separate it like this and then peel it away. I don't think it's the fastest, but it's what works for me. So let me move this for right now because I want to see what the whole page looks like. I think I want it down here. Like it's looking up at whatever I write. That's one of the most beautiful things about the matte PET tape. It just blends right in like it was never there, or rather it blends right in like it was always there. Oh, look how fast that one was. Holy crap, I think that might be a record. All right, this one is stretching, and I feel like he needs to go somewhere up here since that other one is down there. I feel like that looks good. Nice, I like it. Okay, so let's look at more kitty cats. I don't think the blue one is a good one because he's blue and everything else is still brown. So I'll probably cut him out and use the other two. How many? Oh, that blue one will go good on the next page, though. All right. I kind of want to use this one because the way he's... Maybe I'll use 3 instead of just the 2. Oops, I need to put this tape back on so this doesn't curl around. It's so funny that I forgot to mention this one in the video. And I say that because I actually got a sample and a whole roll. Because cats. But I got 2 things and I totally didn't remember to mention it in the video. So, but now we make good. Okay, so let's see. I feel like he goes best with this one, but he might blend in too much. You know what? Let me just cut them out first. Unless I want 2 of them together. No, I don't like them stacked like that. Let me just cut them out real quick, and then we'll figure out where they go. But yeah, seriously, leave a comment down below of the kind of videos you like the best. I'll tell you that this weekend this one doesn't have a tail. Must be tucked under. This weekend I am planning to pick my colors for March, just the way I picked my colors for February. I might also start to try to decorate because the first is Saturday, Friday? When is the first? Oh yeah, that's that weird page. Yeah, it's Saturday. So I kind of want to have this updated for decoration type stuff. And the take a note. I want to do that, but then since Saturday is March 1st, I want to make sure that I have my inks picked and loaded up because starting on Monday is when I'll start using them. And I think, at least for right now, I'm not really sure, but I think I'm going to do the same thing like I did last time, where I used the kind of the color palette that Helen used for the months. So for March, that's July. I think March is in this one. I think it has a really bright blue, and if it does, I'm going to be so excited to use that one ink I swatched the other day. Yeah, this is March. Where's the other page? Did I not? I guess I didn't have a page of extras for this one. Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. So it's got like blues and greens and some of this pink. And so I think I'm going to stick with that color scheme because I have this really pretty, brilliant pink that I like using. I could also go lighter with like this Cersei, but I think I want this one. Nope, sorry, wrong. This guy. And then that blue one that I swatched on the video the other day. This one, this Glacier. That feels like a perfect, get out of here, perfect match. And then I have about a million different green. Why am I already picking these colors? I don't know. This is one of my favorite greens. It seems a little bit crazy. This one, nope. Nope. There's got to be a good green in here. Jade green. Maybe one of these that has shimmer. I don't know. That's, you know what? That's another video. I got distracted again. But anyway, this weekend, I plan on picking out those colors and getting things inked up and decorating for March. So I'll be posting a video about that kind of stuff. Are those the kind of videos you like? I know that the ink ones seem to do really well for watching, but I think that's just because the audience is larger. Like there's a there's a Venn diagram right in the middle between people who like fountain pens and people who journal. This little niche right in the middle of the Venn diagram is kind of where I live. But I think by and large, the hobby of fountain pens is probably larger, which is probably why those videos do better. But again, I'm just kind of doing it for fun. I really do get a kick out of the comments, and also watching the channel grow, because it is just mind-boggling to me that one day I decided, you know what, I want to make a YouTube channel, and the next day I had like 2 subscribers, and they were both friends. And then a couple weeks later I had like 5 subscribers, and those other people were friends, and like started posting stuff more regularly. And now, as of recording this, there's 127 subscribers, which is, I mean, it's a long way to go before, you know, monetization or anything of the channel. But again, that's not the goal. But it's just, it's crazy to me that I go and I work like 10 hours at work. What is this little, is this a whisker? Yeah, that's probably a whisker. I need to keep that. Like 10 hours at work, and then I go and check my stuff, and like randomly I have 5 more subscribers. It's like the magic of the internet. It's really cool. Oh no, where did that one go? Oh, there it is. I always have to make sure I pick up these really well, because if I don't, the cats will eat them, and that is not good for them. Okay, let's figure out where. He's not the right color for that one. I wish I could have put that up there. Oh, you know what? That looks really good. So hopefully you can see that. That looks good. He really does blend. But I also like the way this one's looking up. And then all right, I'm gonna look at it from like a bird's eye view here. Oh, you know what? I need to zoom out a little bit, don't I? There you go. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. One of these days I'm gonna figure out how to like have my computer set up mirrored or something, so that I don't have to keep standing up and sitting down and checking the phone, which is what I'm using to record with. Oh man, my eyes are so tired. It's so close to bedtime. There we go. The Danielle on the Dandelion Diaries had a really cool tip. I don't know if I've mentioned it on here or not before, but sometimes when you cut these out, the PET tape, they'll have like static in them, and they'll want to like jump and stick to the page before you're ready. And if you just put it on your skin real quick and peel it off, it really fixes that. I mean, I do that when I put in stickers that I want to be able to release easier, just in case I make a mistake, like tabs. But it also works on PET tape, which I thought was really cool. Let me stand up and do this one so I can see it. Yeah. So cute. Oh no. I think when I do the March stuff, like I said, I'll use the coloring, but I don't think I'm going to go through and, ouch, use the, like, little monthly, I mean, like, on the month itself, yes, I'll use that, but I don't think that I'm going to, oh my gosh, words are hard. Hang on, I'll show you. I don't think I'm going to do this thing again with these colors, because I have so many different kinds of like washi tape, PET tape now, that I don't want to mix them. My month though will still be set up like that. Like I think, yeah, see, like this is the month. So that's already set up. That'll stay, but I think otherwise I'll do this. All right. Is this the last one? Yep, this is the last one. Excellent. Excellent, because I'm going to go finish this, upload it, and publish it probably, and then go to bed. Feels like too many videos on the same day, but you know what? Who cares? It's not like I get penalized. I mean, I might in the algorithm, but I mean, I don't feel penalized. Let me stand up and look at this one too. That might be a little bit too... Oh no, wait, hang on. I like that with the little whisker. Yeah, sweet. Okay, well, I think that's going to be it for me. Where is the... There, I have a... Because these are so sharp, I have a little rubber gaskety thing that I put around. Oh, there it is. I just go like this so I don't jab myself to death. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. I hope you liked this video. I hope you stayed to the end. And if you did, please like and subscribe. And by the time this posts and you watch it, the fourth part of the organization stuff might also be out. So you might have lots of stuff to watch. If I don't talk to you guys again, I hope you have a awesome Friday and a really good weekend. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.